Hello, snooker fanatics. Welcome to frame 116 of Me1 versus Me2 snooker. A continuing tournament in which Me1, played by me, plays Me2, also played by me, at snooker to find out which me is the best. And it's reaching a crescendo of excitement at the moment if you've been watching or listening recently. I don't think we've ever been consistently putting these out as we have over the last couple of months. Every week we're back. Every week a different contest. Every week a different script. But man, if you tried to script this, you couldn't script what's happening. It's just some incredible frames of snooker. We're here, unfortunately not in the Bartolomeo Thor J Arena anymore. Bartolomeo's mother got in contact from beyond the grave, actually, to say she did not want her son associated with this. So instead we are now named after Shekelquim Traplini, the Albanian wrestler. And I know a lot of you will be shocked by that news. He was a young man. He was only 54. He was only 8 months older than me, and has died of COVID-19. So there's a sobering message for all of us who aren't Olympic wrestlers and of a similar age, a similar weight. He's gone. So, but all we can do is name. He fought in the arena of fighting other people with his body. I work in the arena of fighting myself with a snooker stick. And hopefully this will be a fitting tribute to him, even though I fear I may have mispronounced Shekelquim wrong. And we are sponsored again this week. Remember, if you want to sponsor the podcast, just email me, herring967@gmail.com. At the moment, it's £250 to sponsor an episode. The people who have sponsored it during the Kickstarter. £250. And you're reaching 135 people right now. So that is only, 50p a person, isn't it? It's not bad. So as long as you're not selling penny chews and stuff. And if they are, they'll probably buy a lot of penny chews, this lot. Do they even have those anymore? Hey, am I right? It's sponsored by Andy Ventnor's Industries, producers of high-quality chemicals. If you are looking for some high-quality chemicals, not to blow things up, though, just for your experiments and stuff or for your work, then some people arguing with my maths in the chat room. Then Andy Ventnor's Industries, that's the place to go. Google it. 250 quid he spent. He needs to sell at least 350 pounds worth of chemicals to make this worthwhile. Hey, Platonic Gloves, yeah, good Monday. Look, let's get all this out of the way. The Movember Tash is coming on, although I've let the beard grow a bit so it's not so obvious at the moment. I'm a bit disappointed. That's a week. Well, 9 days in. I shaved on the 1st of November, but even so. Embarrassing, isn't it? And if you want to sponsor my moustache growth and growth some money for men's charities, rahalastubber.co.uk/Movember with a lowercase m. But you can also sponsor that without shelling out a single penny just by using your subscription. As someone has, it's just gone out off the top. Someone just subscribed. Thank you very much. All the subscription money this month will go to Movember. All the badge money this month will go to Movember. Go fasterstripe.com/badges if you want to join that train. You could join for a month and then go away again. You'd get your badge and your membership pack and all the secret codes and everything and access to the videos. You might not be able to watch them all in a month, but you could give it a go. Thank you very much. It was Jaco Pes. Jaco Pez. Oh, Jaco Pez, probably. It's probably to do with Pez. I don't know. Pez United. Thank you. He or she, they, has taken the money from Limmy, which is good. So that £3.50 of your £5 will go to Movember. £1.50 will go back to Amazon. I've tried to get in touch with Ian at Amazon. Try to make him. Thank you very much to Kenny McH. 5 months. He subscribed for 1 month streak. Subscribe with Prime. If you're going to subscribe with money, don't do that. Give the money to Movember or whatever, or become a badger. But if you're going to use Ian Amazon's money, let's take some of Ian Amazon's money and use it for good, because he will not do it. My book, The Problem with Men, is out in all good bookshops right now. I listened to the audio book over the last couple of days, which I think is the best way to enjoy it. I perform it very beautifully. The end of this book makes me cry every time I read it. I don't think it'll make you cry, but for some reason I find it very emotional, which is a good sign. So please do, if this money will go to me. Well, it won't, because I've been paid a certain amount of money already, and I need to sell more books than I probably will sell to make any more money. But it would be lovely if it was a hit. Thank you to everyone who's been in contact to say they've enjoyed it. Thank you everyone who's emailed me asking for the thing you can email me about in it. I'm going to regret doing that, I'm sure. And what else has been going on? I was just playing lightsabers with my son, and I might do this joke again on Rehearsal for tomorrow, where my guest is Arthur Matthews, co-creator of Father Ted and Toast of London. And we were playing lightsabers, and my son said, "I'm Darth Vader," and I said, "Okay, I'll be Luke." And then I said to him, "You killed my father," and he looked blank at me, and I said, "What do you say?" And he said, "Sorry." Good, eh? You killed my father. Sorry. It would be a much better film if that's what had happened. I can't tell you when International Men's Day is, Adumando, because that's why you have to buy the book to find out if there even is one. So, Tuesday is tomorrow. I thought it was Tuesday. It's Wednesday tomorrow. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I'm doing a couple of interviews. I'm doing the Oryx and Craig podcast. I don't know what they're really called. They were on my Edinburgh Fringe podcast years ago. And I'm doing another interview. So Wednesday I'm talking about for I beg your fucking pardon for not being perfect. From being capable of making a mistake. And Thursday, Ali and Herring's Twitch of Fun with a bit of a surprise coming up for Donkey this week. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I know about this week. And otherwise, usual shit. The usual shit. He was good at the lights. We were using swimming noodles. You know, nowadays kids, instead of having floats, they have these big noodles, they're called, that you tie around themselves. They do look vaguely like lightsabers if you're crazy. And he was good. I kept on trying to hit him, and he kept on parrying it away. He's good. He's going to be a good little Jedi Knight, that boy. That's what I'm hoping he'll be. I just hope he's good. He chose to be Darth Vader. That's not good, is it? Not a nice surprise, Andy McH. Not a nice surprise at all for Donkey. Quite. I think it could be a psychologically damaging episode for Donkey. It might all be Donkey. It isn't Donkey's birthday. Well, it might be, but I'm not going to recognise if it is. He's the one person who never gets some Donkey Eeyores, and he'd be glad about that because he's quite old. He's at least 50 years old. So good. There's a cure for the coronavirus. That's good news. So everyone get out in the streets and celebrate. I believe that's the government advice. And came too late for poor old Shekel Quim Tripolini, and that's the tragedy of today's podcast. So it is a very exciting time here. Oh, some kind of fly there. That's a bit scary. There's insects getting in here. I don't know where they're coming from. Probably through the roof. So lots of insects. But if it wasn't happening, we wouldn't have this dead wasp here, would we? It wasn't a Gwendolyn. It was like a green fly. I mean, I shouldn't have smashed it. I should have kept it in a jar and used it as a character. Never mind. Look, let's talk snooker. I've been asked by this is terrible, really. I've been asked to be on a. Have I put it in my archive already? I think I have. I've been asked to be on the... I'll get there in a sec. Ivan Herowicz has been in touch to ask me if I will be on the World Snooker Tour podcast. So I'm going to go on just to let them know what they're doing wrong and why I think they're terrible, terrible people. But look out for me on that. So it's good that my renown is hitting the the bigger world of snooker. I was on Sunday Brunch, yes. I did mention snooker did get a mention on Sunday Brunch. So if you're watching because of Sunday Brunch, hello. 194 million people currently watching. Incredible. I guess some of those may have come from Sunday Brunch. And I am debating. I was going to do a draw. I still haven't worked out the format for a new tournament, but there should be a lockdown tournament. Whether that will replace Me1 versus Me2 for a few weeks, so that's the question. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think we should. What we might do in the short term is a tournament of newer players to see who can get into the last 32 or last 16, or maybe we'll have a tournament of the weaker players and a few new players. People like the left-handed me, he should probably be relegated from the top 32. We'll see. We'll see about that. But it won't be tomorrow because I'm doing interviews. Wednesday, Rehearsal, Thursday, Twitch Fun. Friday, I will spend some time with my wife. Sunday, I'm doing a live stream thing with Al Murray about his book and possibly about my book. And then back to the whole fucking shebang, innit? And then International Men's Day is not far. Oh, shit, nearly gave it away. Nearly gave it away, my fine friends. So, look, it's been very exciting. We are currently, if you haven't, you're not up to date with the score, please look away now. 54 frames apiece. A fantastic comeback from Me1 over the last 3 weeks. 3 frames in a row, but to be fair, Me2 had won 3 frames in a row the previous week, and the previous weeks, Me1 had won 3, and the previous weeks, it's like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So, if I know anything about maths, Me2 should win the next 3 frames. He'll hope he will, because he's in a bit of a slide. Let's go to him. I can see he's just sitting down now. Let's see him in the Calquim Troplini arena. Here he comes. Hi, Richard. Yes, good to be here. Feeling pretty pissed off about Movember. I don't support Movember. I don't think men need any help. I think men are strong as it is. Also, very disappointed to see Trump lost the American election. Did he lose it? That's my question to you, Richard. Did he lose it? I don't want to come across as conspiracy theory me. I know that is covered, but it seems suspicious to me that Trump was ahead and then suddenly loads of votes turned up. I mean, it sort of also seems suspicious, I guess, that we knew he was going to do that and people didn't just put all the false votes in earlier. But, who knows what's going on? Who knows? And I hope COVID-19, I understand there's vaccine. I won't be taking it, Richard. No. Do I look crazy? It's 90% certain. There's 10% chance of still getting it. I'll take my chances. Thanks. So, it seems Me2's gone a bit Law Fox this week. Struggling, I think, mentally from the brutal display of snooker from Me1. Really come into fine form, despite, I think, the turning point was you losing that frame 1-1-3, even after scoring that 26 break. Did get mentioned on Sunday Brunch, if that's any consolation. But do you think you're psychologically over it? Yeah, Rich, I'm psychologically fine. Just because we're back in fucking lockdown again and you're going to be playing for 64 fucking players. Don't think that's going to drive me insane. I'm going to be fine. I just wondered what that noise was, but it's people rolling their bins out. It's bin night. Well, Me2, you do look like you're struggling. You'd look a shadow of your former self. I mean, I'm looking healthy and beautiful, and I've got a beautiful moustache. Yeah, I don't like the moustache. Makes me look foolish. I think it makes us look rather rakish. I think slightly sexy. Slightly sex offendery, I would say. Do you say potato? I say potato. Yeah, that's the sort of thing a sex offender would say, potato. I'm going to get out of the Richard. I'm going to turn this fucking thing around and I'm going to win the next 10 frames. I'm guaranteed to the sick kids in hospital, not the sick adults with COVID. Fucking get over it. What's wrong with you? It's not even a real illness. It's man COVID-19 you've all got. So I'm going to win 10 in a row, and that's my solid cast iron guarantee. I've never let you down before, and I never will again. Well, Me2 there. Strong words from You know, it's difficult. It's difficult to know which of these two characters is going to believe what. It's difficult to like either of them. I think they're both horrible, horrible people. But I have a sneaking admiration for Me2 for some reason. Me1 here is victorious. Let's see how cocky he is. He's just sitting down now. Oh, hi, Rich. Me1. If you took the last 3 frames, I'm 3-0 ahead. So that's it's not really how it works, is it? And I say stop the count now. That's what I say. I'm doing a little reference to the news. Yeah, if we stop the count now, it's 54 also. I mean, it would just be pointless. Well, don't stop the count. Let's carry on playing because I think I can win another frame. So 4 in a row. Do you think that's possible? I mean, is that mathematically possible with 2 players that are so evenly matched? Is it? It must be 1,000,000 to 1 to win 4 in a row. I think it is about 1,000,000 to 1, but I'm intending to do that, Richard. I'm intending to win 4 in a row. I think I can do it. I've been biding my time. I did that joke on Ali and Herring. Good joke. Because, like, biding. Yeah, no, I got the joke. You haven't really been biding your time either. Not the point, is it? I just realised I failed to put on the microphones for the next bit. Fucking amateur, what's wrong with me? So let's just get that. Someone should have said, Rich, where's your microphone, mate? You need your microphone for the commentators. Apparently last week they didn't work anyway, so... But I think that's because I was wearing my Movember shirt, and it was a bit close to my neck, my neck flaps. My waggling, wobbling neck wobbles. Hopefully we're going to be okay for that. We'll test that in a second. Let Chimpo Tot enjoying the comedy. That's good to see. Hold on, I got one. Stop the cunt. Stop the cunt. Looks it's like count. Stop the cunt. Yeah, not a lot of people did those jokes on Twitter, so it's kind of embarrassing of a professional comedian. What did them? I'm a professional snooker player. Yeah. Actually, when you think about it, that's true. Someone saying my cue must be chalked now. Protonic gloves. Just always worth checking that your cue is chalked right at the top of the frame. Then never chalk it again. That is my advice. Shall we go over to Commentator 1, Commentator 2? We haven't heard much from Commentator 2 of late. In the Cerkelquim Troplini arena, Albanian wrestler sadly passed away today. Oh, that fucking little green thing bit me. I didn't kill it properly. Probably got some kind of radiation. I'm going to be green fly man now. That's no good, is it? Let's see how they're doing. Hello, Richard. Lovely to be here. Can everyone hear me okay? Am I distorting? Am I all right? Just see Me2 chalking up his frame there. COVID-20 apparently is spread by green flies. There we are. Normal man, Me1. 54 all. A good attempt from Andy McH to do the E umlaut in the middle of Klim, but he fails. Fails to come out properly. Let's see if he can correct that. Don't correct it. Oh, where's the white cue ball? Me2. Flummoxed by the lack of a cue ball there for a second. Referee 1 having failed to do his job. Me2 takes off his glasses, wearing his trademark no socks and shoes. And, oh, wow, that was unlucky. I think that was super unlucky. He hit that pack at a tighter angle. He'd read something on the internet about how to win snooker, and he hit that perfectly, potted a red. But sadly, in off for Me2. So Me1 immediately 4 points ahead. It's 4-0 to Me1. We don't even need computer voice for that. Me1, this is just the kind of start he needed. And he's starting as he means to go on by potting a ball. He's going for the blue. He thinks he can get it in that top pocket. I think he's crazy. What do you think? Oh, he came very close. And look at that beautiful positioning. So another one added to Me1. We do need computer voice now. Calculating, Me1, 5, Me2, calculating, 0. Me2, not much he can do here. Oh, as he tries to double it down the table. Quite some distance away. Me1, very much the me in form. Oof. Everything congregating in this top corner. Me2. Oh, Luckily missed everything with that shot. Beautifully on the pink. And this could be him back in the game. He's back in the game. People thought it was all over. Well, it isn't now. Bit of polystyrene on the table. Me2 has a very good chance of a 3-ball break here. And he's taken it with aplomb. Unlucky on that first shot to go in off as well as potting a ball. He's up to a break of 8. He's got a colour. The brown is potable, I would say. Especially for a player of Me2 skill. He is doing some great breaks. Now it's going to prove a bit difficult here. The blue very much in the way here. And Me2, plays it nicely. That's a nice, solid way to go. So that's a break of 12 for Me2. He's setting out his stall. And his stall says, I can play snooker. And do you want to pay to buy that? Oh, Me1 trapped by the beam here. Gives that a good try, but it's no good. Is he bit rattled? Oh, Me2 hit the yellow first. There's no denying that. So Me1 sneaks back. Calculating, Me1, 9. Calculating, Me2, 12. So Me1 tries to sneaky attack on that red, fails, and seems to have set up Me2, who's in great potting form. Oh, not now. That was bad. Me1. Oh, too hard. Nearly goes in off. Me2. Got to be careful here. He was careful enough. That's not bad. Me1. There's not much anyone can do here. Oh, that would be amazing. Oh, it danced round the pocket like Bill Bailey on Strictly. I'm using that a lot. Me2. Oh, lucky not to pop the yellow. I think Me1. Can he double this in? No. But, Me2. Can he get that red in past the blue? I don't think so. But he does think so, and he's right. And can he get the blue next? It's possible. Oh, it was a tricky shot. He's got an extra 1. He's up to 13. It's 13-9. Me1 hits that way too hard, like a wanker would. Is it going to go in? No. Me2. Deciding to clump them further. Everything's on this side of the table, almost like someone's knocked the table today. Me1. And look at that, was some bravery. Oh, unlucky from Me1. Who would have thought that? He's potted the blue into the centre pocket. Everyone thought it would go in the top. And Me2 is running away with this. Calculating, Me1. 9, Me2, calculating 18. And Me2 is already on 19. Has he just snookered himself though? Not quite. Oh! That was a spectacular shot from Me2. He's promised to win the next 10 frames, and I have to say, if he keeps up this standard, that could well come true. This has got to be a 3-ball break. Oh, and look at that positioning on the blue. He's got a 7, but surely it's going to be 12. It is. This is his second break of 12 in the match. That's pretty impressive. Second 4-ball break of the match. Can he cannon this red onto that red and get it in? He can. 5-ball break, and is he coming back for the blue? I don't think he can get the blue. Can he get the yellow? He thinks he can. He bloody can too. So I've lost track of where we were. Break of 15, I think. May have snookered himself now, but no, he hasn't. Could still get this red. Oh, nearly gets the other one. That's 15 to Me2. Takes him up to 33. And Me1 still on 9, but this could be the start of something. We've been here a lot this recently. Me1. Ooh. Oh, it was nicely onto the red, which isn't good. He's up to 10. Me2, he's got to take his opportunity here and clear all of these. Oh, and he's missed the red. It's a disaster. Me1 does not miss it. He's put himself in. Oh, he's gone in off. Well, Me1 gets 1, but gives away 4. Surely he can't come back this time. Calculating, Me1, 11. Calculating, Me2. Calculating, Me2. Calculating, 37. Me2's going to have a crack at this yellow. There's a blue in the way. And he's hit the blue. It was foolish. I said there was a blue in the way, and that could be the start of the comeback. 16 now, Me1. He could have played any other colour as a yellow. Me1 doesn't really look. Then there has to be an investigation into this board. Look at those colours. Me2. Oh, and that's what Me2 wanted to happen, surely. That's what he was aiming for. And this is a brilliant snooker. Using this clump of balls at the bottom. Me1. Oh, he's nowhere near. Got to be called a miss. Miss from Me1. It's just he can't get anything on this. He's going to have to come up with a different way. It's 8 penalty points already. Oh, that's more like it. And that is close. 12 points to Me2 though. Takes him up to 49, plays 16, and he's very much on for this yellow, although how would he get the green? Well, look at that. Look at this play from Me2 is extraordinary. Can he get this green and nudge the... Had a good crack there. Nearly pots the pink. I think he's done enough, surely. He's on 51. Me1 is on 16. I'm no mathematician, but I'd say there's 35 points between these two now. Me1 needs some snookers. And that is not a snooker, Me1. That is the opposite of a snooker. Me2 has punished that. Oh, and unlucky. Nearly pots the brown, instead pots the black. He gets 3, but gives away 7. I've got 23, plays 54. And, but the way the balls are, the pink can be a brown for the moment. So that's 4 more points. And look at that. Great bit of spin on there from Me1. I think he still needs more than 26 though. He does. Not much more than 26, so he needs to get a snooker here. Oh, that's not a bad try. Me1 on 27. Me2 on 54. There is 27 between them and 22 on the board. That's not bad. This isn't all over. I don't know how, but this isn't all over. Me2. Oh, and that unforgiving bottom cushion. He has to go again. That's more like it. Yeah, so 9 points to Me1. This is now, I mean, this will be the comeback of the century, right? It's 26, plays 54. Surely not. There's one of them. Oh, and you know how he's done with these final balls. He is now only 14 points behind. It's 40, plays 54. Who could have predicted this moments ago? Me2 needs to keep his nerve, pot this blue. He's done it. Oh, has he broken the curse? Oh, well, that's not bad because he's got a snooker. There's only 13 on the points on the table. 19 points behind. Me1. No, it's a big miss from Me1, and that surely seals his fate. Whew. Well, Me2 fans, little rectums must have got a bit overexcited. Tries to divert that in, Me2. Me1, very much needing snookers. Should really just resign this match, but he's not going to Me2. Being behind him. Oh, and that danced and jumped in the pocket. And this is why Me1 will never resign. That's 6 points to Me1. Jingled and jangled, like Priti Patel. His conscience slowly jumping into view for a second and then disappearing again as she announces. So what are we? Oh no, they're not, because Me2's. Oh, I'm talking bullshit, aren't I? No, that's moved, right? Oh no, so it's 65 plays 46. Have I just added the 6 that got knocked out? Let's see what he says. Yeah, it looks like 46 plays 65. Okay, that makes sense. So there's 19 in it and 13 on the table. Is that right, or is there another 6 that I've missed? Me1. It's still going. Me1 playing for the draw. Well, playing for the win, but playing for the snookers. Me2. Oh no! This is a disaster for Me2. That comes back out again. We thought it was all over. It isn't now. I've got Me1 on 52, Me2 on 65. 13 points between them, 13 points on the table, unless I missed something which I don't think I did. Me1 could even this up. Oh, but he's gone in off. And it would have been perfect if he potted that at the same time. Oh my goodness. Nothing is ever certain. That I've had Me2 winning this game 3 or 4 times. I think we've gone wrong on the score, but Me2 has finally won it. And is he going to win it in style? No, he's not. He's just going to win it comfortably. I've got this. Is it 77 play? No. 77 plays 52. Oh, he was winning by miles. 77 plays 52. Let's call it that. It's all over anyway. Didn't talk to commentator 2. Sorry about that. 52, 77. Oh, so it's down here. 52, 77. Me2 wins. Got confused. A bit tired here. How do you think that went, commentator 2? Well, usual shit. Different day, wasn't it? What's going on with the snooker board? That is just the camber of the snooker board. That's the same for every player. It's the same every week. I think the right player has won anyway. So back to you, Richard, in the studio. Well, what excitement there. That's... If you can watch any other sport now, once you've seen this, I don't understand you, because this is just the greatest sporting contest of all time. Thank you very much to Andy Ventnor's Industries, producers of high-quality chemicals, for their fantastic chemical work and for sponsoring us. You can sponsor us too if you've got some money. Have your name on this podcast and have 180 or 200 people hear it, and then more, because thousands of people watch it on YouTube and listen to the podcast. So we may take a rest next week and go to a tournament. We may not. I'm going to have a little think about that. If we do have a tournament, I might start playing at weird times during the day if I'm wasting my day as I did today. Let's talk to... Could have played loads of frames of snooker today. Let's head to Me2 as he's just sitting... No, let's go to Me1. Sorry, it's Me1 just sitting... They're so similar. Sitting down in... just sitting down in the interview room. Hi, Rich. Hey, look, I just want to say well done for all the work you're doing for Movember, growing that stupid moustache. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm a big supporter of all male charities, whatever they are, anything that involves men. Or even the Man Boy Love Association. I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to say yes, but if it's got men in it, it doesn't sound like something I would support. You said you'd support anything with them that was about men. You've twisted my words. I know, it's not the time to do it. I'm sorry, Me1. How are you feeling after that? I'm confused. I don't really quite know what happened. I don't know how I was so far behind and then in with a chance of winning twice, but apparently I was. There were some mistakes made, I guess. Disappointed to have not won 4 in a row, which and even though it's mathematically like 1 billion to 1, would still have been nice to have that. I don't know if anyone's ever won 4 in a row before. I'll be back next week if we're doing it next week, or I'll be back in the tournament. Remember, I am still the elite champion reigning. No one can take that away from me. Yeah, the sticker album should be out soon. I think it's all coming together, so do look out for those, everyone. If you ordered your Punani album, I've got one somewhere. Is it here? That's the stone clearing one. You don't want to see that, do you? Well, I can't see it now, but there is one around. Shall we just go to bed? What, you and me? No, I mean all of us. What, together? No. I mean, yes, because we are all together. Let's talk to Me2. He's just sitting down now. Me1's just standing up. I'll wait for him to go. Me2's just moving around. They're having a little chat. Me2's sitting down now. Hi, Richard. Yep, feeling a bit better about that. I think I've been letting it get to me. I don't know if I've said some things that I might regret watching this back. I'm just going to keep my mind on the snooker board. On snooker, that was a good win. I won by 25 clear points. I don't know why anyone thought that Me1 had a chance in that one. They didn't. 55-54. If we die now, I'm the best player. And that's what I'm always looking for when I'm ahead. I'm always just orchestrating, really, the death of us all. So do be careful. Thanks for the heads up. Do announce the result of my funeral if there is allowed to be one. If I do die. Let's leave it there. We'll be back with more snooker of some kind next Monday. It may be a tournament. We'll see. We may rest the Me1 versus Me2 as we did over the summer, as we go in to try and find who's the greatest of all the players. There's so many of them now. Dare we go to 64? Dare we? Or should we add another, however many? Could have a little tournament to decide who's in the big tournament. Could add another 16. We'll work it out. So 128 sit down Jim wants. We will see. Do buy my book. Order my book, The Problem with Men. Do subscribe with Amazon Prime and your money will go to Movember. You can donate to Movember at rahulastapa.co.uk/Movember if you want to give out your money. And badges this month also go to Movember. GoFasterStrike.com/badges. The Problem with Men, that goes to me if we sell enough copies. So please buy that. It'd be great to get near the top of the charts. It's doing very well. The audiobook's doing very well, and the audiobook is good. And the book is good too. But, why not have me? I might do it as a live show. I think there's a live show in this as well. So, maybe next week we'll have a return of all the characters. Maybe I'll do a draw before next Monday so that you'll have some idea who you'll be watching. Bit tired. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you very much for watching. See you on Wednesday. Rahulastapa with Arthur Matthews. Is it Ed Gamble? No, that one's gone out, has it? Can't remember. I think Ed Gamble's coming up next week on the podcast Rahulastapa. This week, I mean. Oh, fuck it. Let's go. Let's get out of here. It's not been the finest hour, has it? Bye.